Can you throw a dart at the world map, hit one of the most remote islands in the world, go there, have the time of your life, and even get more than what you asked for?
Welcome to my office.
We're having breakfast underwater.
You sure can. My name is Sorin. I throw darts at the world map and travel wherever they land, no matter how far or difficult it is. Besides traveling with me, I invite you to do whatever you love before it's too late and live a life with no regrets. My passion is travel by dart.
The first dart throw I remember was Easter Island, and Sorin threw that dart. He was really excited to hit an exotic place, somewhere that not a lot of people have gone to before. And I thought to myself, this is eerie, and I want to go and experience what that's like and tell the world.
Easter Island has been on my top list since I was a little kid. I've been reading and watching movies. There's this movie called Rapa Nui in like 1986 or something with Kevin Costner. And I remember sequences from the movie.
It's been really cool just coming down here, seeing what the people are like. I mean, it's really as mysterious as I imagined it to be. And the locals don't call it Easter Island at all. They don't even call it Isla de Pascua, which is the Spanish name given by Chile. They call it Rapa Nui.
Just because they feel they're really Polynesian, and they are, and have very little in common with Chile. Everything is clean on Easter Island. Everything you eat, everything you breathe, the sound, it feels so natural. I think people here live 100 years.
Yeah, they're like, what's organic? That word doesn't even exist to them. I'm like, is this meat grass-fed? Like, yeah, right, buddy. Of course it is. You crazy?
If you actually go for a walk here, for 15 minutes walk, something will happen. Good, bad, not really, but as we were walking down, saw a lot of people from their cars waving at us, a lot of people doing this. This is their traditional hello. We figured that is. Hopefully it's not, doesn't mean anything else. But they were smiling, so I'm gonna assume that this is a good sign. And we started doing the same thing. We get to the restaurant, eat amazing fish. Ceviche is the best here. As we come out, we're meeting this lady who just had lunch there, and she's managing the art gallery here in town. She invited us over. We walked to that place, which is about 40-50 yards away. And in between these two locations, there is Miguel's house.
We're leaving the art gallery, and we see this guy like with long hair, looking like Tarzan, off in the corner, and he keeps going, come here, like in his own language.
He's saying, come over and have food.
He looks cool. But we felt just somehow compelled to actually go walk over into this guy's backyard and meet him. And so we walked over and we met with this guy. His name was Miguel. Coolest guy I've ever met, probably top 5 anyway.
Welcome to my office.
Miguel, who is a very well-known local, who is one of the dancers of the Kari Kari Ensemble, a cultural dance group here in town, and he's the leader of the group.
And he had like 25 chickens in his yard. He was eating like open-faced fish on the barbecue. And by barbecue, I mean like an open pit fire in the middle of the day. Stuff everywhere, little shacks all around. I have no idea what this guy's about, but he had a really big heart and he just wanted to get to know us.
He even pointed at one chicken, like, see this one? This is chicken today, he'll be chicken soup tomorrow.
Now, we're not here trying to do touristy things and get sucked in. We want to actually go and meet more locals. So Miguel told us, he said, look, I'm doing the haka dance. He said, I'm going to do our own version of it. I've been dancing for 10 years and I want you guys to come watch.
Maybe you can dance too. So come tomorrow at 7, we have a big show. When he said we have a big show, I thought, yeah, sure. We're going to have like a little private party with 20-30 people, families and friends. We ended up going to this place. It's a full cultural center with probably 200-300 people in the audience.
Right now, everybody's waiting for the guy who invited us. They don't understand who we are. Everybody's looking at us like
I'm gonna take a pic in the audience and stage. So I don't think we're allowed to be here for now until somebody vouches for us. We just used some name and we're just walked in.
Luckily, Miguel showed up and saved us from being kicked out.
I present my costume, you know. It's a dog head.
A dog head?
Yeah, it's a dog head.
And you're gonna wear that?
I made it with my hands, you know.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, I hunt the dogs too. And then big barbecue in my house, you know. Dogs barbecue. It's just a joke. So that costume, we call it hami in our language. Hami. Hami. We have different, hami. Because we have other, we call it hami kura kura. And hami kura kura is when it's with feathers. You know, when it's only hami, it's just this. So when you finish, look, when you finish your hami, ready, you know, before the show, legs. They decorated your legs.
But they're putting on this authentic tribal dance wear, and he's explaining to us, this is not just a show. This is our local culture. This is our passion. It's in our blood. If you guys dance, please understand that the feeling you have when you put this traditional wear on and try to learn our dance is nothing like it feels to have it be a part of your blood. So when the show started, we found out it was a little too early. We weren't prepared yet to actually do the dance. So they said, why don't you guys take a breather today, film the dance, learn some of the dance moves, and then next week you guys can train to come back and do it yourselves on stage and perform in front of these hundreds of people. So while we were watching, I was looking at my cell phone, not really paying attention, taking some selfies, chatting with Sorin, kind of absorbing the experience of everything that was right in front of us. You know, truly powerful presentation. And then one of the girls from the stage points at me and says, hey, you, come up here and dance. I said, what? In front of all these hundreds of people? I haven't even learned, you guys didn't teach me. So she pulls me up on stage. I'm looking back thinking that Sorin was gonna join me. It's just me and then this girl dancing in her tribal gear, and I'm not prepared at all. I looked over while I was dancing and I seen Miguel laughing at me, but also trying to encourage me to do it the proper way. He was very supportive of it, but he was also just such a character. The crowd loved it. Everybody was laughing. And they pulled up some other locals also to do the dance, so I wasn't the only one.
Hey, Matt had a blast. I mean, I don't know if he had a blast because he felt very awkward on stage when this girl invited him.
At the end of the day, what it did was inspired me to learn the moves really properly, and then for next week, put on a sweet performance with Sorin and showcase our own version of what we can do.
I'm excited today.
Was a glimpse of what the real Rapa Nui culture is, and he kept saying, this is in our blood. For you as a tourist, you can dance, but it's not the same. So we like to preserve these things for us. It's in our blood. I don't do it because I'm being paid. I'm doing it because this is me. This is what the Rapa Nui people are.
Of course, the idea, after me, my son, my daughter, you know, and continue, so for a long time. It's the idea.
Okay, this is the part where I'm very excited about. After we've seen so many things in the city, now we're just about to book our diving experience here on the island. It's pretty cloudy out there. I don't know if it's gonna happen today or tomorrow, but hopefully it will happen while we're here.
All right, guys. How are you? I'm good.
All right, we're here. Ready to go diving. These guys are amazing. We met them at the beach the other day, and they call themselves Carlu, and that stands for Carlos and Luca.
Carlos.
They're the happiest couple ever, so it's really it's really a pleasure to come out and see what these guys have to offer, especially on this beautiful island.
So we go all together, then we just descend,
Yeah.
okay? And then we're going back to the wall with you, and then you go diving with Luca.
Okay.
Ready to do
Alright
this?
guys, let's go! Do everything on the board, okay?
Welcome to my electric jungle, where the kick drum beats like thunder. No hate away, just take the speed. Let it be.
We're having breakfast underwater.
Put your hands up. We
two regulators. First one, normally black, that's where you're gonna breathe from. Yeah. And we also have another one, which is a tiny bit longer.
Yeah.
It has a warning color.
Yeah.
So in case maybe he's running out of air, you can give him some air, or maybe something is wrong with your regulator, so you would actually swim. You're gonna sound like Darth Vader, but that's normal, yeah? And there are gonna be a lot of bubbles coming out here. So don't freak out when you feel the bubbles in your face.
Bottom here is at 23 meters.
Wow, what an amazing experience. I being brand new at this one, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if I'm breathing properly or not.
I got to see the Moai statue underwater, so that was pretty cool. A few fish, but the craziest part was how clear the water was. I've done probably 20 dives in my life, and I've never seen such clear water.
We had this code that, hey, you know, this is okay, and this is go up. So when we're taking the video and the pictures with Matt, I'm like, yeah, for the picture, and then I'm like, oh, maybe this is the wrong stuff.
If you guys are ever in need of a good dive instructor, they travel all around the world. So, where have you been? Egypt?
Egypt, Australia, I've been to Indonesia, Thailand, well, Germany. There wasn't the greatest visibility there. Yeah, it's really nice to travel around the world and meet different people. Like you guys, now I met you.
Well, you guys met on a trip diving related, right?
Yeah, it's actually better than dating online. Yeah, just go diving, you find the one.
Do you want to see more? Well, you can click the subscribe button or, well, that logo on the screen. Oh, and by the way, to be notified when a new episode comes out, click also the bell icon. Last but not least, don't be shy to leave a comment below and let me know what you think.